Sports. It's Game 5. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It'll be the Bulls off the tip. And here's Rose. Right side, Boozer. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
You gotta appreciate the interior game of Boozer. I mean, really does a nice job scoring in the paint. He has a high arcing shot that helps him do so.
Now here's Heinrich. Into the lane. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Boozer. Back to Rose. Inside. Noah kicks to Rose. 5 to shoot. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Derrick Rose shooting. It's going to be on Kirk Heinrich. The Bulls shooting their first free throw of the evening.
One shot.
And already, Rose may be the most athletic point guard in the league. Amazing quickness to go with that leaping ability.
Now here's Heinrich. Outside Williams. And on the wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Johnson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Dang for three. It's good on the putback.
And using all of his length there, Noah cleaning the offensive glass and able to put that one back home.
Pass to Smith. There's Williams with the three. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He couldn't say enough about Al Horford's leadership. Coach explained that while Al may be quiet, he leads by example. He said when he does talk, everyone listens. He's a guy that always makes the right basketball play, so his words carry some weight. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Left side Rose. To the middle. Here's Noah. And Noah with this line.
Oh, how about that powerful finish by Noah attacking the rim.
Atlanta trails by 3. Heinrich outside. Williams passes to Horford. Back to Williams. Stolen by Noah. Johnson against Dang. The kick out to Rose. Dang dishes to Bogans. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Boozer. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Johnson gets the bucket.
And zero hesitation from Johnson. Whenever ISO Joe has a look, he's going to let it go.
Now here's Rose. Here's Noah. Scoring. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And there it is again. On a lot of their
possessions this first half. They've established great inside position.
Williams, a screen on Rose. Heinrich passes to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Sizing up the defense and burning them in the pick and roll. Williams doing a nice job recognizing what was available.
Pass to Boozer. They get it back. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
He absorbed all the hits and finished anyway.
Now here's Johnson. He has 5. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Joakim Noah.
And Joe Johnson is an incredibly gifted scorer. They call him ISO Joe. He can beat anyone one-on-one.
That's good from Johnson. Johnson hits them both. Now Rose. Rebound by Heinrich.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Outside, Horford. Pass to Johnson. Back to Horford. 6 to shoot. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. 4th, Derrick Rose.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Lonnie Brewer's checked in for Keith Bogans. Then for the Hawks, Pachulia. He's checked in for Horford. Crawford comes in for Joe Johnson. And it's Teague in for Kirk Heinrich. Now here's Rose. With the shot. And that's collected by Smith.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And Smith gets off the floor as quick as anybody, especially when he's got a lob on the way.
And Boozer throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
The Bulls have gone even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Rose finds Dang on the wing. Brewer. Outside Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Rose has got 5.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Chicago leading, knocks it loose. Here's Brewer. Rebound, Atlanta. Teague with the ball. Still scoreless. Crawford drives in. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Rose passes to Brewer. Here's Noah. Pass to Rose. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's just strong, tough action from Rose there. Staying in control and getting the job done with authority.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Rose. Now here's Teague. Still yet to score. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Changes for Chicago. MyEras, he's checked in for Noah. Gibson comes in for Carlos Boozer. And it's Corver in for Luol Deng. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Al Horford is checked in for Pachulia. Howell comes in for Josh Smith. Johnson, he's checked in for Marvin Williams. And it's Heinrich in for Jeff Teague.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Heinrich inside the three-point line. Ashik pulls it in.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
The Atlanta trails by 5. Heinrich outside. Kicks it out to Crawford. Over Brewer. Crawford, no luck.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Corver finds Gibson. Second chance effort. Rebound Atlanta.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's Gibson after the basket by Atlanta. Down low. The kick out to Rose. Lock at 6. Ashik, the pass to Rose. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Johnson. He's got 7. Powell with the screen. Johnson dishes to Powell. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Chicago leading by 3. Rose passes to Ash. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 1:36 left in the first quarter. Johnson surveying the floor. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Ashit. Pass to Rose. Lets it fly from 18. Al Horford with the rebound.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Crawford outside. To the inside. It's taken away by Brewer. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Rose, and finished off by Rose.
This is how lethal Rose can be on offense, and it's because of that high motor he possesses.
Pass to Heinrich. Back to Johnson. Horford kicks to Johnson. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
On the wing, Korver. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. It's a 5-point game. Shoots the 3, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Bulls. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Here's Johnson. Rebound by Carlos Boozer. Chicago leading by 5. Here's Dang. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Read the defense beautifully. Puts the ball on the floor and makes a play.
And here is Johnson. Pass to Smith. The kick out to Wilkins. Shot clock at 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Seeking out the contact inside.
First trip to the line for him here. He misses the free throw.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he's good on the second. The Bulls leading by 6. To the paint, here's Pogans. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Gets it in close and doesn't waste that high percentage shot.
Atlanta shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Johnson outside. No good on the 3. And Chicago shooting 52% from the 4. Nice work so far from them.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Boozer. 6 points for him. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Josh Smith on top. Third is Joakim Noah.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
The Atlanta trails by 6. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Johnson outside. And then Johnson with the jam.
And we are used to seeing this from Johnson. This is how dangerous a scorer he is.
Here's Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And the Hawks with possession here after the Bulls pick up 2. Smith finds Wilkins. 13 feet away. It's all in by the Bulls.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here is Bogans. He's defended by Wilkins. Bogans can't get it to go. The Atlanta trails by 6. Johnson attacking. Smith trying to break loose. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Now, here's Watson. Defense is right there. Loser is screen on T. Watson kicks to Bogan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Outside Collins. Teague deciding where to go with it. Smith against Boozer. Fades and shoots. Chicago grabs the miss. Boozer's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bogans, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
The D must be better, or else he'll continue to hurt him down low.
And Johnson now top of the key. Back to Teague. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Johnson can't hit.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Hogan, it's good, and Watson picking up the assist. And now it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now T. Johnson outside. Back to T. Inside. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. And the dunk by Smith.
And whenever Smith gets the opportunity to attack the rim, he's going to take it.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
You know, he could see his squad was losing momentum, losing steam. Smart timeout to let them catch their breath and reset.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Joakim Noah is checked in for Boozer. Korver comes in for Lou Aldang. Lonnie Brewer's checked in for Keith Bogans. And it's Rose in for C.J. Watson. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Pachulia, he's checked in for Collins. Horford comes in for Josh Smith. Williams, he's checked in for Wilkins. And it's Crawford in for Johnson. Crawford left side. Williams kicks to Crawford. Pass to Teague. And here is Horford, guarded by Korver. Crawford outside. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Brewer with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Now here's Noah. And here is Brewer. Here's Korver. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Korver's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
And far from just a perimeter shooter, Korver is also skilled at scoring inside.
Crawford outside. Gibson against Horford. Over Gibson. Horford no luck. Chicago leading by 8. Korver gets a wide open look. Korver missing again.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
And the jump by Horford.
How about Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation? The big fella bouncing to the rack.
Here's Rose after the basket by Atlanta. Great D that time from T. Crawford against Rose. Crawford passes to Horford. Over Gibson. And the shot is long. And it's Rose with the ball for the Bulls. 6-point lead. Driving the lane. Outside Korver. Back to Rose. Over Williams. Rose, no good.
Or the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Crawford finds Horford. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Taj Gibson picks one up.
Hey, when you're as strong and as physical as Horford is, you're going to have to deal with physical defense. That's just part of the territory. On the flip side of that, though, you're going to have some and-one opportunities, too.
Carlos Boozer's checked in for the Bulls. Dang comes in for Kyle Korver. A free throw off from Horford.
Well, you look at Horford, and he scores, rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level. That's why he's had the career he's had.
And again, Chicago, no good. The Atlanta trails by 4. Williams for 3. They get the rebound. And the jump by Horford.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Rose. He's got 12. And the shot goes down. Rose has got 14 points for the game.
You didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. For the Hawks, Josh Smith, he's checked in for Pachulia. Johnson comes in for Williams. And it's Heinrich in for Jeff Teague. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Crawford outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Ronnie Brewer.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
The Hawks have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. First free throw is good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And so Jamal Crawford nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Rose kicks to Boozer. Here's Brewer. It's tipped.
Boy, that was a demoralizing rejection right there. This is what happens when you challenge him at the basket.
Heinrich finds Crawford. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Brewer passes to Rose. And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
It's a close game here in Chicago. Crawford outside. Pass to Horford. Kicks it out to Crawford. Smith sets the pick for Crawford. Johnson in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Dane. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Number 1 is Joakim Noah. The Bulls have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Now here's Rose. 14 points for him. Takes it inside. Here's Boozer. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Hawks shooting 41% from the field here in the second. Horford with the screen on Rose. Heinrich passes to Horford. Stolen by Noah. Here is Brewer. He has yet to score. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Heinrich outside. Pass to Crawford. Got loose. Stolen by Boozer. Dang with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Dang looking it over. Now Boozer. Over Crawford. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Boozer's got 8 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Crawford outside. 1:07 left in the first half. Joakim Noah grabs the miss. Noah's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Now here's Boozer. 8 points for him.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside Rose. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And he just seemed to have a little more fire in the first quarter than he has in this one. And it showed in all the trips he made to the free throw line. Those have dried up.
2 shots.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Rose.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
Both free throws good from Rose. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Heinrich outside. There's the triple. Brewer grabs the board. Chicago leading by 6. 23 seconds left here in the second. Johnson against Dang. Pass to Brewer. Just 5 on the clock. Dang can't get it to go. And here is Johnson. Smith with a wide open look. And so it's Chicago with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And don't go away. We'll be right back. You are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Kind of like what Rose has done in this one so far.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. Now here's Johnson. Outside Williams. Johnson dishes to Horford. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Rose with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 6-point game. Pass to Noah. Now Bogans. Back to Boozer. 6 to shoot. Bogans passes to Deck. And taken away by Johnson. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And that one drops for him.
And Rose proving already to be a relentless competitor. Excellent at finding ways to finish inside.
Mr. Williams. Heinrich against Rose. And Heinrich gets it to go.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Heinrich. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
The Bulls have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. And Rose, no good on that. Atlanta trails by 6. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And how about the vertical of Johnson? Excellent at just getting up to drop the hammer.
It's stolen by Heinrich. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Noah's shot is off. The Hawks have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
Caught the defense sleeping and sets up a wide-open shot.
The Hawks shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Joe Johnson on the wing. He's covered by Dang. Johnson kicks to Williams. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Rebound by the Bulls. Noah's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Rose. Shot from 12. Rebound by the Hawks. Horford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Johnson. Smith outside. The Hawks working the ball around. The Hawks again can't hit.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Nice move. And Dang with the lay-in. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Boy, he put the move on the D right there and made sure to finish it off.
Dang against Johnson. Outside Williams. So the wing on the left. Left side, Horford. The rebound by Noah. Noah's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Outside Rose. At the elbow, Boozer. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 5 assists in the game.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's Johnson. Sweet little floater. 21 points for Johnson.
Well, the numbers say it all. He's been feeling it tonight.
Outside Rose. Pass to Dang. Boozer a screen on Williams. Dang gets a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Dang's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, you got to run Dang off that three-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
Johnson, the pass to Williams. Heinrich inside the three-point line, and the jumper is on the mark. Heinrich's got 4 points in the quarter.
Al Horford impeding the defense there with a solid screen.
Left side, Boozer. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. MyEras, he's checked in for Chicago. Watson comes in for Derrick Rose. Then for the Hawks, Pachulia. He's checked in for Horford. Powell comes in for Josh Smith. And it's Teagan for Kirk Heinrich. That's good from Boozer.
Certainly knows how to get to the line. Boozer using that size of his to his advantage.
Outside Teague. Pass to Johnson. Over Dang. Here's Pachulia. Another shot. No good at the rim. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And he goes in for the dunk.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now here's Teague. Johnson up top. Over Dang. Johnson can't hit. Chicago leading by 12. Watson with it. Picked up by Teague. Just his first attempt. That shot, no good.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Williams kicks to Powell. Here's Teague. Chicago grabs the miss. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And Bogans gets it to go. Bogans got 10 points in the game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Atlanta trails by 14. Teague with the ball. Here's Johnson. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Johnson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Too much strength right there from Johnson, a bully inside.
Watson, the pass to Washington. Back to Watson. And yes, it's good. Watson's got his first bucket of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Hawks have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Johnson against Dang. Johnson, the pass to Powell. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Powell doing a nice job using that frame, creating space.
Outside Dang. Misses the three. Atlanta trails by 12. Johnson, the pass to Powell. And they pick up 2. Powell's got his second basket.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Watson surveying the D. Pass to Washington. Now here's Watson. Teague covering. 5 on the clock. Boozer a screen on Teague. Watson for 3. No good on the shot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Williams can't hit. And so it's Watson who will bring it up for the Bulls. To the left wing. Hogan's from outside. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Watson's got his third assist on the night.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. He's ready to talk things through with them. A new lineup here for the Bulls. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Al Horford's checked in for Powell. Damian Wilkins comes in for Marvin Williams. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Joe Johnson. And it's Heinrich in for Jeff Teague. Now here's Crawford. He has 6. Good on the shot.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Rose. In the corner, it's Noah. Outside, Gibson. Korver passes to Brewer. Right wing. Gibson setting the pick for Rose. Second chance shot, and he nails the jumper. Rose has got 22.
And that's a confident stroke from Rose. He has potential to be dangerous as a scorer.
Heinrich outside. Horford with a screen on Rose. From 11 feet away, the rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now, here's Brewer, guarded by Crawford. Brewer, good. And the Bulls lead by 15. Hawks shooting around 48% so far in the third. Heinrich passes to Wilkins. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. Heinrich's got 4 assists now tonight. Chicago leading by 13. Pass to Noah. Count that one. And it's 8 points for Joakim Noah.
And a good work from the interior. I like seeing Noah take advantage of those.
Horford sets a screen for Crawford. Looking to get back on track here. And finished off by Horford.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
The Atlanta trails by 13. Wilkins kicks to Pachulia. Outside Korver, pulls up, high post, good. Korver's got his 3rd basket of the night. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for Chicago.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Now here's Rose. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Coaching staff has to be pleased seeing this from Rose. Proving he can break down the defense in these sets. Nice.
Heinrich outside. Here's Crawford. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Chicago leading by 15. Rose surveying the D. Out to the right wing. Noah finds Brewer on the wing. Korver. Pass to Brewer. Over to the wing. Goes up from the top of the key. Noah. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow! What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Bulls. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We'll return shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now, here's Watson. Got a piece of it. It's taken away by Smith. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And that one is good. 6 points for Williams.
Williams does a nice job getting those feet up and down, excels at running the floor and scoring in transition.
Pass to Boozer. Over Smith. It's Boozer missing. The Atlanta trails by 15. And it's Smith missing. And so it's Dang bringing it up for the Bulls. Double team on Dang. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
There'll be a jump ball.
Out to Smith. Teague, the pass to Crawford. To the middle. Here's Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
No problem knocking that one down. And the Bulls lead by 16.
And I like how he didn't have a great look, kicked it, and they end up with the triple.
Teague with the ball. Watson's there. Teague can't hit. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
At the line for Chicago, Bogans. Shooting 1.
Atlanta trails by 19. Pass to Smith. Williams looking over the floor. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And finished off by Collins.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Watson dishes to Bogans. Pass to Washington. Right side, Boozer. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Smart pass leading to an easy bucket.
Atlanta trails by 16. Now Williams. Back to Crawford. Williams finds Teague. A three-pointer, no good. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Look, that's what it takes to succeed inside. Grit and determination.
At the line for Chicago, Boganins. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Crawford. Smith outside. A fadeaway, and the rebound goes to Boozer. Boozer's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Bogans in the corner. And again, Chicago, no good. Atlanta trails by 17. Crawford kicks to Smith, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Making trouble inside. Smith doing all he can to force the defense into a mistake.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the word is out on Josh Smith being a gifted dunker. Well, that really speaks to his overall athleticism. He can run, and he'll do whatever it takes to get the best of you.
Both free throws good from Smith. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Now, here's Watson. Not a lot of room. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. Atlanta trails by 15. Crawford passes to Williams. No good from outside. And it's Watson with the ball for Chicago. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. For Atlanta, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. It's to Collins. It's stolen by Dang. Now Watson. Teague covering. Here's Boozer. It's hauled in by Smith.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Teague. Fires for 3. That shot missing. Nice D from Dang.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Watson kicks to Bogans. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Smith, 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Chicago, Boganins taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Noah comes in for Omer Ashik, and it's Rose in for C.J. Watson. And then for Atlanta, Pachulia. He's checked in for Collins. Horford comes in for Josh Smith. And it's Johnson in for Jamal Crawford. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Atlanta trails by 18. Johnson, the pass to Williams. Down low. Teague with a clean look. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Boy, that's a really good pass. Get the defense thinking inside, then kick it out.
Here's Rose. Gets a very good look and converts. Rose has got 26 points.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Teague, and it's slammed in by Teague.
Threw it down with force. Terrific flush.
Chicago leading by 15. Outside Dang. Pass to Noah. To the inside. Boozer against Horford. 6 on the shot clock. 18 feet out. And Pachulia pulls it down. Atlanta trails by 15 to the middle. Horford dishes to Pachulia. Williams passes to Pachulia. Johnson in the corner. Launches it. Another 3 for Atlanta.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Bulls have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Pass to Bogans. Now Boozer. Here is Bogans. Back to Boozer. Shot clock at 5. Dang for 3. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Johnson. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Johnson's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Chicago leading by 10. Rose kicks to Dang. Beyond the arc. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Williams can't hit. The Bulls shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
The ball goes to the away team.
And the Bulls making a change here. Brewers checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Pachulia. Crawford comes in for Marvin Williams. And it's Heinrich in for Teague. Atlanta trails by 10. Smith sets the pick for Crawford. Smith on the wing. With the drive. And the lead is down inside single digits. 12 points for Smith.
And using a mix of speed and power. No one wants to get in Smith's way.
Pass to Noah. Now here's Boozer, covered by Smith. They could use a bucket. Boozer, no luck.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Crawford.
Finding the open teammate with ease.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. At the elbow, Boozer. Rose against Heinrich. Rose dishes to Noah. And that one drops.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Atlanta trails by 8. Here's Crawford. Johnson in the corner. Horford sets a screen for Heinrich. Driving inside.
You know, tough defense doesn't dissuade Horford at all. I mean, he just mans up and works right through it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He likes the effort. He likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it, and let's make the most of it to win this series. See if they can get it done.
Thank you, David.
Finishing things off there with a dunk.
Smith trying to break loose. Off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Horford against Noah. And he banks the layup in.
A deceptively good passer at the center position. Noah takes great pride in making his teammates better.
Dang against Johnson. Shoots it. And that's on the kick.
Josh Smith getting in the way of the defense there.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Rose against Heinrich. Does not go.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Now Horford. Joe Johnson on the wing. He's covered by Dang. Johnson. That shot, no good. The Bulls leading by 7. Heinrich with the steal. Crawford drives in. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
And that shot could have a huge impact on the outcome of this game. Big time bucket.
109 left to play here in the fourth. Showing the moves.
Got the better of the defense. That's an easy trip to the rim.
And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Johnson down low. He's covered by Rose. From outside, it's good.
Heinrich taking control of the situation and finds the big hoop. That's what a leader on the floor does for you.
Outside Rose. And that one is good.
Great respect for how Rose raises his level of play in the biggest moments.
Dang against Johnson.
That's one way to get yourself to the line.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. And both free throws good for Johnson. Now Here's Brewer, guarded by Crawford. Rose double team. It's stolen by Heinrich. Good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
At the line for your Bulls, Joakim Noah, taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And here's a timeout from Larry Drew now. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Johnson outside. To force overtime. The long shot, no good. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can win just a little bit easier, knowing they're just 1 win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Just gigantic, you're right. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.